Good morning, folks. Ian here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to all the new subscribers. I see that I'm up to 1,900 and I couldn't be happier. I feel so blessed. Thank you so much for subscribing, and for all of you that have been around, thank you so much for watching my videos and giving me support and wishing me well wishes. Now, some of you know that I've been sick with a diverticulitis flare up, and I'm still under the weather. I think it's going to take a little longer, so I won't be going out there for my walk today. Not to mention that it is raining out. So I just wanted to touch base and say hello and let all of you know that this is setting me back, but I am not going back to my old ways. And I wanted to tell you, whoever is going through a little setback, don't let it ruin it. Don't let it ruin the show. Get through it one day at a time. I know it's hard because the way that I've always done it is I would baby myself with food, and I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm not desiring the food. I'm still in that stable condition, ketosis. I'm not craving the carbs or anything. And I'm doing better because I'm having less food. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. Even though I'm sick, at least I'm taking advantage of not eating as much, kind of like fasting a little longer. But so that's something I wanted you all to know. I know we have setbacks, and don't let it get you down. Just keep on going. And but physically, I think I might be hurting, but mentally, I think I'm still strong. I'm not having well, mentally, I do feel a little hazy in my head. But somebody had mentioned oxalates. They asked me if it could be oxalates dumping, and I did a video on oxalate dumping. And I got to thinking, I told him no, that I have a history of diverticulitis. But after that, I got to thinking, I wonder if some of it could be oxalate dumping. Because I swear it feels like in my colon, like there's sharp ridges cutting into the sides of my colon. That's what it feels like. And I actually was thinking that could this be oxalates that are scraping along my colon? But it's a possibility because that oxalate dumping could go on for months, they say. I don't know, maybe even years before it all gets emptied from all your cells. That's poisons. If you didn't see my last video, it's little crystals that stick in your cells, and it's damaging, especially when you go on a diet, low carb, and all that gets releases from your cells. It hurts when it comes out. It causes pain here and there, or different symptoms for everybody. So, and I've had the pain. It's not just my stomach. I've had little sharp pains around my whole midsection. So the gentleman that said that might very well be correct in that. And there was also a woman that suggested that might be an issue. So if I'm having oxalate dumping right now, then it's more serious than I thought it was, because that does put you out. It does do a number on you. But I mean, some people are put out where they can't even get out of bed. So but it takes you down a little bit and sets you back. So I would love it if this was actually oxalate dumping. I would love if that was the case, because that would mean I am cleaning out my system right now. And you know what? And if it's not oxalate dumping, I'm still cleaning out my system, because I go through bouts of, I'm still able to pass my stool, but there's bouts of diarrhea, and it's just, I'm sorry. I mean, that's a lot to share, but I'm going to get over this, and I'm going to get strong, and I'm going to get out there, and we're going to do some walking. I want to hit a bunch. I've been thinking about other places I could go walking, and I'm going to start increasing my distance, because I have to get ready for that climb to the top of the mountain, the fire tower, and I have to do that by the end of the month. Now, I'm sorry, but for the new people, let me just say real quick, I'm pushing 68 years old. I'm diabetic. I got diverticulitis. I got skin issues. Um, I'm 5'9". I've lost another pound this week, folks. So I'm down to 239 from 254. So I'm very happy about that. So it's a slow, but it's been very slow. For the new people, I'm losing it very slow, but maybe that's the best way to do it because I'm just getting used to the lifestyle. And so I didn't start this channel until I actually got into ketosis, and that was a month after I stopped. I gradually reduced the carbs, and so I've really been doing this channel for about, well, I think it's about 41 videos, so that's about 41 days. Well, I missed 2 days actually, so but so don't let things set you back, folks. I had a little list here, but um it's just all basically falls together. You have to realize that you don't have to be perfect. You just need to be honest with yourself. Like so many times I can't even tell you. I've been the best yo-yo dieter out there, and this time I feel very hopeful that it's all going to change. And if I have a little slip up, I'm not going to let it stop me, because this is what I need. I feel like this is what's, I was getting so bad before I started this diet, as a lot of you know. And I don't want to harp on all this, but this is just, I guess, just basically a talk video, a ramble video. That's how I started my channel, on rambles. But I'm remembering that it's temporary, and I'll be back in full force. And I'm going to keep this short because even my rambling doesn't seem to be working quite well today. But anyway, folks, I'll see you in the next one. And I'm going to keep in touch with you whether I go walking or not, because, I just found you and I don't want to lose you. Thank you, folks. Love you guys. Bye bye.